Huh?
We have two fish in their natural habitat. The spins fish and the black smoke fish. I don't know from whence came these creatures, but they sure are gorgeous in their natural habitat. I'm gonna drown. I better stop. What is up, guys? Welcome back to episode number 5 of Lionheart Season 2 Courage, guys. And we're at the end portal room. Not because we're going to be back in the end today, but we're going to actually go back to our starter house and get working on that. But I just wanted to point out, Mr. Funky, I believe, has put in a portal here. We're going to end up moving this. And I went ahead and claimed this area for myself as going to be part of my base now. Which means that we're going to need to clean up this area here in the future to be welcoming for other members to come and obviously go through the portal. And I've also been working on, now most likely it'll get changed for ice eventually, but I seriously only just now got a Silk Touch pick. And so I've been laying down the speed path in here so that we could at least run here quicker instead of on the netherrack, which I'm sure is fine because this is actually really fast in comparison to the netherrack. So I wanted to start over here to show you guys that this was done and that the tunnel was done. And thank Mr. Funky for digging it. Liam has sure been hard at work here on the server. And the sheer amount of activity going on this server this season is just overwhelmingly fantastic, guys. Because, to be honest, last season, even day one was not as active. I mean, literally, this is the first time I've been on the server alone since the server opened. And that's amazing. So mainly that's because it's like 6 a.m. right now, and we're kind of getting a hub together. So I believe spawn is, yeah, Thunderstorm Island, aka spawn. We probably should name it that, to be honest. And we're going to come into spawn. I want to show you that I've made a path from spawn underground back to our base here. Things are changing quite a lot since we've been in the end. I believe Super Turtle has built a place here, which is now supposed to be a shop. We're going to check that out here. Super Turtle Market, or Supermarket. 1 diamond per book. Ooh. Probably some decent stuff in here. 3 diamonds per book. If he's got mending. No mending. Oh, guys, that reminded me, that impaling book. I lost my elytra in the in-raid raiding. I threw it into the void, and even with loyalty, it didn't come back. So that's something to be warned about, guys, when you go in the end. The trident was amazing against the shulkers. Ooh, he's selling phantoms for 1 diamond. But if you throw them into the void, then you're SOL, basically. So I think he's moved in down here. His AFK fish farm is there, and his storage and stuff's here. So I wanted to say welcome to Super Turtle to Lionheart. Glad to have you, bud. And yeah, some other stuff going on over here. I don't know what that is, and that brings up another point here that we need to mention this, that I have claimed some spots here in town. And this spot, I want to build a shop here called the Head Exchange. Basically what happens is when you're farming certain things like the Ender, you're going to get a ton of Enderman head. Which, weirdly, I haven't gotten any, so that either may be broken or have been made very rare, which wouldn't be smart. But the cave spider spawner, I've got a bunch of cave spider heads already, and so basically what I want to do is I want to build a place where we can come and drop our extra heads in a bunch of community chests. And say you want a bunch of cave spider heads or a bunch of blaze heads or whatever somebody gets a lot of, they can drop them off, and if somebody wants to use that particular head for decoration, then they know where to get it. And I think that's going to be a really good community thing. And also, I'm going to put in like a killing booth in there, so that if somebody wants to come and be killed for their head, they'll have a place to drop their items and a bed and everything to respawn. I think that's going to be pretty cool. So my initial thoughts for this build will be like a mob head or a Steve head or something like that. I don't know exactly. And then I had mentioned early on that I was going to sell kelp this season, which is kind of redundant. There's a kelp farm over there. I'm going to be building my own. But I think the hassle of basically all I'm going to sell is the kelp block. It's already going to be cooked. Maybe I'll sell some fresh kelp just in case somebody wants it. But the whole point is you can come and drop a diamond, get a couple stacks of kelp blocks, and get on your smelting. You know what I mean? And I'll probably build a smelter in here or something too. I'm not really sure. But anyways, that's the whole plan. So last time, guys, when you seen Spawn, this entire boardwalk wasn't here. And Shorty has been putting in the work. We've got a lot of other new buildings here in Spawn as well. There's a dolphin head here, which I also have a dolphin head. Here lies Dinnerbone 1. Dolphin rip, a little dude. Somebody flipped. So basically, they flipped a dolphin upside down, and he died there. Nina had brought on a guest making groceries, and he's building over here, and it just absolutely looks fantastic from here. Like, it's wool and acacia, but like it looks entirely fancy. And yeah, I'm impressed, dude. Here's another thing to also mention, because this server's kicking off like crazy, dudes. And this clip is so long, we're already at 6 minutes, but I need to show you these things. Yeah, Haphazard is taking liberty to build a shop we're sharing together, and this thing looks amazing. He showed me a picture on Discord before the season started. Let me get this shield out of my inventory. And I was like, man, that looks pretty good. But when he built it on here, I'm like, wow, that looks a heck of a lot better than it did in the picture. So I'm pretty impressed with this door he built here, too. It's not like super fancy, but it's still pretty darn fancy. A 2x4 like that, that is nice. And so I think it's the hoppers that are going to get us some biz. 8 diamonds for 8 hoppers for 2 diamonds. Nothing else is really sold yet. But yeah, so we're collectively stocking the shop here together, and then underneath, when we get a chance to get together, we're going to build a Redstone consultancy down there, where people can come pay us to do redstone for them. I have no idea what this is or who's building it, and it's probably a spoiler, but my goodness, this looks fantastic. So yeah, I hope we find out soon what this is, because I don't know yet. Also, it looks like Making Groceries wanted to build a turtle shop, and he's built a turtle head here. New, now open, excuse our mess, under construction, Turtle Ranch grocery store. Turtle heads. Turtle head. No, that's sad. Turtle helmet. Turtle soup. Oh, it's renamed mushroom soup. Okay. And sherry. That's super cute. We will consider trades and other financing. 5 stars. I hate you, Super Turtle. Super Turtle. He's offended because his brothers are being sold. I think Mr. Funky built this and this aquarium. It looks awesome, guys. That looks super awesome. Ah, man. Spawn has just been happening. Psychotic Butcher's place. Kyrie's got a build up here now. Haphazardous Ocean's place is coming together pretty good. I'm amazed. And anyways, guys, I wanted to show you, the reason we're even here is because I wanted to show you the path we made from Spawn, which we didn't really make. It was kind of already dug from everybody digging. Oh, this is beautiful, Butcher. This is his log shop. Anyways, yeah, the path's over here. And, yeah, we mentioned this place last time. That was Croc 17's place there. new member, also plays on the Ripple Effect, so you guys should definitely go check him out. But yeah, we got a path here that goes from, this is I guess the mine that Spins or Bragar and Kemet originally built. And so I just laid down the speed path here, that way we didn't have to swim or waste our rockets all the way back to our base. And it just takes a minute to get here, which is pretty cool. I'm really loving being able to lay these speed paths down with ease this season. And you can even run with them. I also, guys, I figured out that we have this particular chunk right here is a slime chunk. So I just went ahead and dug it out. That way, if anything spawns, we can get a few drops as we go. And I've been working on clearing out a lot of this area down here so that... Oh, get away. Oh, get away. I've been clearing out this area down here so we can start doing a storage and a little bit of underground base here. But, yeah, that's pretty much all the rambling I need to do. We need to get started on this base, and so let me gather our materials here. We're finally guys gonna build this house above us, and so let me get my stuff together so that we can actually build it, and then I'll bring you back in for the building process. All right, everyone, so one of the first things I want to do in this is I want to remove some of these here. I want to replace these corner blocks here with birch in some places, and then what we're going to do is just strip those down. It's going to be, at this point, one of my favorite blocks in the entire game is the stripped birch, and that seems to be the consensus of not just me, but so many Minecraft players today. And I think I want to actually go up by 2 from here. Let's just bridge out by 1 so I can reach it. Okay. So make that match, and then it'll be here. Did we go 5? I think we went 5, yeah. Yeah, 5. And then you can right click on these here and just strip them down to the barkless log, which looks amazing with the with the birch. This is the first time I think anybody's ever mentioned birch to be just an amazing block. So what I want to do here is just copy the same pattern that we have at the bottom, and then these will be windows for us to look out here. And I went ahead and used some white stained glass. Hopefully I have enough bone meal to dye all of this. There we go. Nice big bay windows here. And we'll do the same thing. I guess we could have just stacked up with the glass beforehand. And this will begin to give our structure a bit of shape and something for us to look at here. I think we're just going to go ahead and go up with the sandstone here. We may throw in some stairs to detail this bit once we get to seeing what the house looks like from the outside. And let's see, where else do we want to go from? I think these are just going to be walls. Maybe we'll put a window here in the front. That could be quite nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4 wide window maybe. This is going to be a 2x2 door, so we're just going to need that there for the door. And then we could go up by, make the window 3 tall like the bay windows. Basically, what I want to do is just let the build speak for itself. As far as what I mean by that is what it is we do, the build should be able to tell us what that should look like, rather than us trying to force it in a way. If that makes any sense, and I gotta stop falling. I gotta stop falling. So this is just gonna be a hard corner, I think. So we're gonna go and build this up. Now, keep all this in mind, that while we are doing this, there's gonna be a second floor. Yeah, let me quickly run down and sleep, because as much as I would love to kill some phantoms and get membranes, I also want to just keep building. And get this place going. So one thing I think we're going to be short on is the spruce when we need to get to that. 2, 3, 4. And I'm not quite sure what we're going to do in that spot yet. That is definitely going to be an entranceway as well. And I kind of want... We kind of need a window back here, I believe. This looks good. But I do think maybe this section here needs to be like a diagonal window. This, I believe, for sure is going to be a structure wall. But this here could very much be a window. So maybe this isn't a window. Maybe this is. Yeah, this is going to be the window. And maybe we replace some of these corner pieces again with the birch log, like this one. Maybe it looks better as birch because we're talking about it being a window frame. It's tall enough? I don't think so. Do I got my silk touch? Silk touch. Yeah, let's replace this one with birch too. Yeah. So this have to actually come up one more, and then these will be that. Yeah. Let's come around our outside and strip that away as well. And that. I think we're going to need some kind of trim at the top here. Yeah, I'm just glad to see this is coming together a little bit finally. Okay, so this is going to be an entranceway. This is where an iron door set will be. So we just need the 2 blocks there. And this is obviously going to come up to match height. I think we're going to end up running out of sandstone here as well. So we may have to finish this at another time as well. I don't like to rush things. If y'all haven't noticed this season, I'm trying to take a new relaxed pace. Although I suppose having built an ender already, people may not see that as the case. I get it. This could be an appropriate spot to throw in some of the stripped birch wood. Tell me, guys, so what do you guys think? Is it better to just place the wood and strip it, or would it be better to... Yeah, let's do this corner as well here. Would it be better to build a stripped wood converter and just strip a whole bunch of wood at once to be used? Personally, I'm thinking placing it and then stripping it could be a lot more appropriate, considering that it leaves the wood more versatile. But I would like to know what you guys think about it. Let me know down in the comments. Yeah. I think the thing about the stripped wood in a situation like this is that where we're using a lot of the same block, even though it's not depth, it gives it some depth as far as texture is concerned. Breaking this up and it not being the same thing. And we can do stripped wood here. And honestly, there could be a window here, but it leaves me wondering whether if I'm going to do the window. Yeah, maybe. Because we're going to replace this one with the stripped wood as well. I have tons of the spruce though, because we went and basically cleared up a birchwood forest. Well, if we do this, we're going to have to move our sign, so let's just... bite the bullet on that. And do some building. All right. Well, that's sure going to eat up the axe, though. That's the only thing I can say about the stripping the wood, is it does take a full durability to do so. Let's, we put a stripped wood here. And then make this a window. Alright, so basically what I want to do with the outside bit here is I want to put railing all the way around, spruce or oak or something, I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the build. I think we've got all the lower level at least laid out here. Let's take a look at it, what it looks like from a distance, and see if there's any eyesores that need to be taken care of. I really do like that. I need to put more of the wheat down, though. Turned out rather well, like I liked it, like I was expecting it to. And yeah, so far, it looks pretty good. I do think we need something to break up the solidness of that. But as of right now, I think it looks pretty good. Now, I don't want to go too crazy with anything until we get... any detail, I mean, until we get the second floor on and started. Because I think that will really help out everything. So I guess this section here could end up being a single door. Yeah, because it's 3 wide. I kind of wanted to do an arch like this has, but this is going to ultimately have a set of doors itself. So what can we do here? What can we do here? Let's see what's center for that. This, no matter what I got to do, this is going to be off center. So let's actually do this. And then we have an off center door, one on each side of the room, and I think that's going to look pretty good in that situation. But if we go ahead and take and remove these and place in the stripped logs, then maybe we can add in a window over here and give this some much needed light or airiness or whatever you want to call it here. And then we can strip our logs, get rid of that ugly cow pattern. Yeah, we're starting to have something that looks really nice now, guys. I'm pretty happy with what we have so far. Yeah, so now all I really need to do is start on getting enough spruce. Let me see how much I do actually have. Yeah, I don't have much. So what we're going to need to do, guys, is probably call this an episode here, unfortunately, and let me gather the spruce that I need for the second floor. But hopefully putting up the walls and putting in the windows and everything will kind of give you guys a little bit of an understanding of... give you guys a little bit of an understanding of where I want to go with this from here. And I thought I had a crafting table. Let me go ahead and just put some doors up where they're supposed to go. And I kept saying iron doors, but I think what we're going to do is actually go with spruce doors. Spruce doors. 3, 6, I believe, is plenty enough spruce doors. Yep, but yeah, I definitely gotta put the axe to the spruce forest and see what we can come up with for the build. That way we can do some progress in the next episode. So anyways, guys, this has been Ike here, bringing you ideas and tutorials to help you survive and thrive in Minecraft. And until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.